how often have we had a special election in the last, say, 30 years?
Oh, good grief.
I mean,
I would have to go back and take a look.
I mean, does it happen? I mean, how unlikely is this?
Director Pearson.
I don't know the answer to that.
I think it could happen. If we went to renew our levy, we could do that in a May. I think a May election would be one that you'd look at. So I think it could happen. And if we lost a board member, that's when else we need to do it.
So like when we passed the bond in May of 2015, that was a special election.
Yes.
And so that, during that time, we used these polling places.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Director Ptacek.
So one of the issues, and that's the argument for having a combined polling locations, is in the interests of being frugal, saving money.
Correct.
But that's the same issue that was discussed in the legislature, that if you were going to have these, why not just do them during general elections, whether they be gubernatorial elections, because our percent of cost goes way down because the state or whatever picks up a lot more of the cost.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think an example of that, though, maybe is if you go out for a renewal in the fall and, several districts, if it doesn't go through and you decide you need it, you go out for an ask again in May. Otherwise, you'd have to wait till the next November, and that money is another year out. So I think it's just timelines.
And that's the point. I think for some, it's facilities, or flexibility is the better question. I think for some, they see this as a strategic.
Well, now I'm confused.
Director Pelletier.
What kind of strategy, I guess? I'm confused now.
Typically, more
Director
people
Ptacek.
turn out, thank you, more people turn out during a national election or a state election than they do for special elections.
We're voting on this next week, the 16th, so if you've got additional questions, I guess Barb's the person to get a hold of.